Welcome, my friend. Today we step away from the chaos that has held you back. You're here because you have felt the sting of wasted time, the weight of noise that drains your energy, and the frustration of watching your dreams slip away. We are at a turning point. In the next few minutes, I will share a clear and honest path, a way to cut through the clutter and focus on what truly matters. The ideas we explore will call you out on old habits that keep you from reaching your full potential and inspire you to reclaim control over your life. If you have ever felt overwhelmed by constant interruptions, know that there is a way to change your course. This is not empty talk. It is a simple plan that can guide you to change if you choose to follow it. Prepare yourself to see your struggles in a new light and to start walking toward a brighter future. How much of your life have you wasted scrolling instead of building? Every ping on your phone is a thief robbing your potential. In our world today, noise is everywhere. Social media, gossip, and the constant need for attention have taken hold. You check your phone, then your inbox, then the latest online trend. Each alert is a small interruption that steals your focus and chips away at your energy. The endless feed of trivial updates fills your mind with empty sound. The hours slip away as you watch life pass by through a screen. The distraction is not just a harmless pastime, it is a barrier that stops you from diving deep into what matters most. With every unnecessary alert, you let go of a chance to grow. You allow someone else's highlight reel to eclipse your own progress. It's time to wake up and see that these digital sounds are not your friends. They pull you further from your goals. Look around you and ask, is every notification worth the price of your focus? Break free now, your future is at stake immediately. Have you noticed how the world seems louder every day? The chatter of society drowns out the quiet voice within you. You try to listen, but all you hear is the noise of opinions, trends, and endless updates. Turn it down, turn you up. It is time to stop letting external sounds control your inner rhythm. In the midst of this chaos, your own desires are getting lost. Think about it, are you living your dream or just reacting to everyone else's expectations? Every day the world shouts, demanding your attention, while your inner voice remains a whisper. Take a moment. Close your eyes, hear that soft sound inside the sound of your determination. Let it guide you away from the clutter. Challenge yourself to focus on what matters most. This is your call to step back from the noise and tune into your inner drive. Quiet the world and make room for the voice that can lead you to a brighter path. Today is the day to claim your space and listen to what you truly want in life. Your purpose awaits if you listen closely. Imagine your mind as a garden. It is a place where your ideas take root and grow. But if you allow weeds to overrun it, nothing good can flourish. Every distraction is a weed that slowly chokes the soil where your dreams should be planted. Let the weeds grow long enough and even the strongest seed won't survive. You must act now. Clear out the clutter that holds you back. Each unwanted thought and needless interruption must be removed to make room for the growth of your inner self. Silence is clarity, silence is control, silence is strategy. When you tend to your garden, you nurture the seeds of hope and resolve. Do not let the wild overtake your field. Be the gardener who takes charge before your mind is lost in the thorns. Silence is not weakness. It is your secret weapon. When you choose to step back, you gain power. Not everyone deserves your attention. Not everything deserves your energy. In quiet moments, you find the answers that loud voices hide. Silence helps you see clearly and act wisely. It creates a safe space for your inner voice to speak. Remember this, silence is strength. Silence is space. Silence is your comeback. When the world is too noisy, retreat to your quiet corner. In that stillness, you rebuild your resolve. Own your silence and fuel your rise. Is your silence building you or breaking you? Too many people think that silence means isolation, that they must retreat from the world to find peace. But true silence is not about cutting yourself off. It is about aligning your inner self with your deepest aims. Real silence does not disconnect you from the world, it connects you to your vision. When you choose quiet on purpose, you step into a space where your thoughts settle and your plans take shape. In this calm, you gather the strength to move forward. You become clear about your goals and determined to reach them. It is not a sign of weakness to seek moments of calm. It is a sign of wisdom. When you step away from constant noise, you create room to breathe, to listen to your heartbeat, and to catch the soft hints of what you truly want in life. This is not avoidance, it is making space for what matters most. Every moment of quiet is a chance to align your mind with your goals. Quiet is a deliberate choice that refines your focus and lets your ideas grow without interruption. Think of it as a moment to reset and gather your strength. In these silent moments, you build the bridge from where you are to where you want to be, connecting deeply with your purpose and letting your true self shine. Take a moment to imagine a calm lake, untouched by the wind. In that stillness, every ripple reminds you of inner clarity. Embrace true quiet and let it guide you forward. Every storm starts with silent winds. The success you see on stage is built in the quiet hours behind closed doors. Winners work in the shadows, honing their skills away from the bright lights. They know that real progress happens when no one is watching. Can you trust your process when no one is clapping yet? When you put in the quiet work, you are investing in your future. Picture a writer refining their craft long before their words reach readers, or an athlete training after the crowds have gone. These moments of solitary effort form the foundation of your progress. The silent hours are not wasted. They are the building blocks of strength, skill, and self-belief. Consider the late nights when the world is asleep, yet you are driven by an inner fire. Each quiet moment is a step towards your dreams. Every early morning practice and every night spent perfecting your skills adds up to a performance that will speak for itself. Embrace the solitude and let it shape the life you envision. Protect your time. Guard your energy. Speak only when it adds value. Your attention is the one thing you truly own, and it is as precious as any coin. If your attention is everywhere, how can your life go anywhere? When distractions pull you away, they dilute the power of your focus. Every moment spent on trivial matters is a moment lost on building the life you desire. It is time to decide where you look and what you listen to. When you direct your gaze inward and filter out the noise, you notice the details that truly matter. Invest your energy in tasks and people that build you up. Think of attention as a precious coin user to use it to invest in your growth. Remind yourself daily that your time is a gift. Guard it closely and let every action reflect your true goals. When you master your focus, you unlock a strength that carries you steadily toward the future you envision. Silence is the whetstone. Your goals are the blade. In the quiet, you sharpen your mind and build the edge needed to cut through life's challenges. This quiet time is not idle, it is essential. It is where you prepare for impact and refine your skills. Every moment of stillness is a chance to hone your focus and polish your ideas until they shine. Discipline is not dramatic, it is daily, quiet, and steady. In these moments, you gain the clarity to see your path and the strength to follow it. Quiet time transforms your dreams into actions and your potential into real results. Embrace the stillness and let it reshape you from the inside out. Every day spent in focused silence strengthens your resolve and sharpens your mind for the challenges ahead. How many dreams have died because someone waited to feel ready? Too often we believe that success will come only when the perfect burst of motivation hits us. That idea is a myth. Motivation is fleeting, and waiting for it leaves you stuck in the same place. Focus isn't something that just happens, it's something you choose to build. Stop waiting. Start choosing. Every minute spent waiting for the right feeling is a minute lost that could be used to create your future. When you chase that elusive state of readiness, you let hesitation and doubt hold you back. Instead, take action even when you don't feel at your best. Small, deliberate steps build discipline and form habits that lead to lasting success. By deciding to act regardless of mood, you prove that your progress comes from your choices, not from temporary feelings. Each action you take today builds a foundation for tomorrow. When you choose to work, you claim control over your destiny and push back against the myth that readiness is a prerequisite for success. Remember, every step you take, even when you're not feeling motivated, is a victory over inaction and a building block for the life you deserve. Every step is a decision to move forward, a rejection of waiting, and a declaration that your future starts now. Living only when emotions are high might feel natural, but if you only act when you feel like it, you'll never build anything real. Emotions are unpredictable, and letting them drive your decisions creates a life of inconsistency and regret. Emotional living is like building a house on sand. Everything may seem fine until the storm hits. When you let fleeting feelings dictate your choices, you risk creating a foundation that crumbles at the first sign of trouble. In contrast, intentional living means planning and acting with clear purpose regardless of how you feel at any moment. It means setting goals and following through with actions that build a strong, lasting foundation. Living with purpose turns daily decisions into a legacy that stands firm against life's challenges. Instead of riding the unpredictable waves of emotion, anchor yourself with a plan. Choose actions that lead to steady growth and a future you can be proud of. Build a life on purpose, not on impulses, and watch regret give way to lasting legacy. Transforming from chasing hype to building habits is a shift that changes everything. Begin by setting clear priorities that align with what you truly want. Decide what matters most and let that guide your actions. Next, create a daily structure, a routine that outlines your tasks and reinforces your goals. Habits over hype, discipline over drama. Purpose over popularity. When you act every day in small, consistent ways, you lay a foundation that can withstand any challenge. Practice discipline even when the rewards aren't immediately visible. Each small win adds up over time. Think of each consistent action as a brick in the strong foundation of your future. Break your goals into manageable steps and let every achievement fuel your drive. Build structure, stick to it. Watch yourself evolve as your daily actions transform into lasting results. This isn't about waiting for a burst of motivation. It's about creating your own drive through consistent, deliberate habits. If you don't train your focus, the world will train your attention for you. In today's fast-paced environment, distractions aren't random. They are designed to pull you away from what truly matters. When you let social media notifications and endless online noise dictate your day, you lose control of your mind. Who's controlling your mind? You or the algorithm? Taking charge of your focus means setting clear boundaries and guarding your time like the precious resource it is. Instead of letting the world hijack your attention, commit to training your focus every single day. Practice concentrating on one task at a time, remove the unnecessary distractions, and dive into deep work. This focused discipline not only boosts your productivity, but also unlocks your true potential. Reclaim your attention and steer your life toward the goals you set for yourself. Think of focus as a muscle. You don't wait for it to show up, you train it every day. Every time you commit to a task, you add another rep, building strength that overcomes distraction. It isn't about waiting for the perfect moment or perfect feeling. It's about showing up with determination time after time. Small, consistent actions create a habit that transforms your ability to concentrate. Let every moment of deep work be a reminder that focus is forged. Focus is earned. Focus is chosen. Each day as you train your focus, you shape your future one decisive rep at a time. What would happen if you stopped announcing your every move and just made the move? Too many of us fall into the trap of endlessly discussing our dreams instead of rolling up our sleeves and getting to work. We spend hours outlining plans and posting intentions, yet our progress remains stalled because words alone never build goals. When we talk too much about our plans, we end up impressing others with empty promises while real work gets left on the cutting room floor. The energy you waste on boasting is energy you could use to learn, create, and make tangible progress. Imagine all the time lost in meetings and social media updates that serve only to inflate your vision without any substance. What would happen if you redirected that energy into action? Real builders don't broadcast blueprints, they brown. Every conversation that isn't followed by action is a distraction pulling you away from your true potential. Instead of seeking external approval, reserve your energy for hard work that speaks for itself. Embrace the silence that comes with focused effort. Let your daily actions build your future brick by brick. Every moment spent planning is a moment to be used for doing. We finally stop talking and start doing you. Create a legacy of results that no amount of chatter can overshadow. Every quiet decision to work behind the scenes builds a foundation that shouts louder than any public declaration. Choose action over idle words and watch your dreams take shape one decisive step at a time. Every step forward silences the noise and builds the life you deserve. Too many feel the need to explain every decision and justify every step they take. When you constantly share your plans, you dilute their power and invite unnecessary doubt. You owe no one an explanation for your choices. Your work is the only proof you need. Protect your plans. Move with purpose. Explain only when it's done. Remember, you're not building a group project, you're building a legacy. The urge to justify comes from insecurity, not insight. True strength lies in quiet execution. When you focus on action rather than explanation, every step you take solidifies your vision. Keep your strategies close and let your progress be your voice. Each silent achievement builds the legacy that matters, showing the world your true capability without the clutter of needless details. Stay focused on your goals and let your results speak volumes. Your path is yours alone, trust it. And let your actions be the lasting evidence of your vision. Imagine your journey as a stage where your success becomes the microphone. Every effort you put in, every quiet moment of determination adds volume to your story without you having to raise your voice. Your success is your microphone. Let it speak louder than your words ever could. When you invest in work that transforms dreams into reality, your achievements amplify your presence beyond any spoken promise. Each quiet win builds a louder announcement than any boast ever could. Your silence builds. Your results speak. Your wins echo. In a world filled with empty noise, let your most powerful message of all resonating with clarity and conviction. Consider the quiet giants, those who achieve greatness without fanfare, who let their work do the talking. They labor behind closed doors, refining ideas and honing skills until their breakthroughs demand attention. The loudest room rarely holds the sharpest minds. True impact comes from persistent, silent work that defies the need for constant validation. Every breakthrough they achieve is built on hours of undisturbed effort and quiet perseverance. As you pursue your own goals, remember, be the one they didn't see coming but can't ignore. Let your achievements be the silent roar that announces your arrival and inspires others to follow your lead. Over-talking your plans gives away more than you intend. The more you talk, the more they see your hand. Play it close. Win it loud. When you share every detail, you risk diluting your strength and giving competitors insight into your strategy. Less noise, more work, less talking, more doing. Your true power lies in the unseen hours of focused effort. Guard your leverage and let your results be the sole testament to your drive. In a world that craves instant applause, the quiet grind stands apart. It is in the steady, solitary work that real progress is made. Can you keep going when no one's clapping? No cameras? No cheers? Just you, your grind, and your goals? Each day you push forward in silence, you build a legacy that outlasts any fleeting hype. It's not about the loud bursts of energy that fade quickly, it's about consistent, determined work that slowly shapes your destiny. In those early mornings and late nights when applause is absent, your resolve grows stronger. The quiet grind demands discipline, perseverance, and an unyielding belief in your vision. With every small, focused effort, you chip away at obstacles and move closer to the future you've imagined. Let your silent commitment build a foundation so robust that in time your achievements speak louder than any noise ever could. Every day of dedicated work is a step toward the legacy you're destined to create. When you look at the greatest successes in life, you rarely see a flashy beginning. What you see is a strong, silent foundation built over time, a foundation that grew quietly long before the world took notice. Real impact is born in the dark, far from the bright lights of instant approval. The brief cheers of the moment fade when compared to the lasting strength of a well-built future. Every day you have the choice to invest in your tomorrow rather than chasing the quick glow of today's attention. Instead of displaying every small win for immediate praise, you plant seeds that may remain hidden for years, yet those seeds grow deep roots that hold the whole tree in place. Every late night, every early morning spent quietly honing your craft, every deliberate act in silence, another layer to a future that cannot be erased. Look beyond the present and imagine a legacy that endures. Remember, you don't see the roots growing, but they hold the whole tree in place. Don't chase the moment, build what can't be erased. Many believe that being seen is the same as being successful. But the truth is, the applause of a crowd does not measure true progress. Being noticed today means little compared to being remembered tomorrow. All too often, people chase the spotlight, seeking quick approval while real work happens away from prying eyes. True success lies in the impact of what you create, not in the fleeting glare of public attention. When you focus on what truly matters, you build an inner strength that no amount of visibility can buy. Ask yourself, what's more important, being noticed today or being remembered forever? Let your actions, quiet and deliberate, shape a legacy that lasts. The true mark of success is found in the quality of your work, not in the number of eyes watching. In a world that rewards quick wins, it's easy to feel frustrated by slow progress. Yet like a seed in the soil, your work may be hidden, but it's not wasted. True growth takes time. Every effort, every setback, and every small victory builds toward a future that is solid and enduring. The slow, steady work you put in day after day is the quiet force that eventually transforms into something powerful. There is no shame in moving at a deliberate pace. Even the tallest tree starts as a small sprout. Trust that every quiet moment of labor is adding up. Stay steady, stay rooted, stay rising. Though the results may seem invisible now, every step forward is a victory over the noise of instant gratification, building a future that will one day shine with its own light. It all comes down to this simple command: stay focused, stay grounded, stay winning. In the quiet, you find your strength and direction. Every day, while the world shouts for attention, you hold firm to your purpose and let your work speak. Let the noise fade as you commit to the grind. Your path is defined by your actions, not by fleeting cheers. True success is built on quiet resolve and steady effort. There is power in your unspoken drive. Every step you take brings you closer to your goals. When distractions arise, block them out and hold tight to your vision. You do not need to announce your plans. Let your statement. Remain steadfast and let your silent work build a legacy that endures. Stay low, stay sharp, stay winning.